Hey everyone, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a really, really big dream? One that feels like a huge adventure just waiting to happen? Well, get ready, because today we're going to talk about a boy named Bruce Lee, and his dream was absolutely gigantic. So here's a super interesting question for you. How does a boy who was an amazing dancer, like a champion dancer, also become a martial arts legend and a famous movie star? I mean, that sounds kind of impossible, right? Well, let's find out exactly how he pulled it off. All right, so let's travel all the way to a super busy, exciting city called Hong Kong. In this city, there was a little boy named Lee Jun-fan, but everyone just called him Bruce. And let me tell you, Bruce was full of energy. Just imagine a little firecracker, zipping and zooming all over the place. That was Bruce. So, you know how sometimes you have to sit still in school? Yeah, Bruce thought that was the most boring thing in the world. He just couldn't sit still. But learning martial arts? Oh, that was a totally different story. That was exciting. He wanted to learn every single move, every secret of Kung Fu. It's pretty amazing. Bruce was kind of like two different people rolled into one. On one hand, he was a fantastic dancer. I'm talking champion level. He could move his feet so fast, he'd win competitions. But on the other hand, all that energy sometimes got him into a bit of trouble. He'd get into fights in the streets. Now, because Bruce was getting into all these fights, his parents got really, really worried. I mean, what parent wouldn't be? They knew they had to do something to help him. So they made a really big decision. A decision that was going to change Bruce's life forever. So what did they do? They sent him on a huge ship all the way across the massive ocean to a brand new country called America. This was it. This was his chance for a fresh start, a chance to learn new things, and most importantly, to use all that amazing energy for something good. And before he left, Bruce made a really important promise, not to his parents, but to himself. He decided he was going to be a better person. He understood that, hey, everybody makes mistakes, right? But the most important thing, the brave thing, is to admit them and learn from them. So when he got to America, Bruce did more than just stay out of trouble. He started working incredibly hard. He actually went to college to study and learn, and pretty soon he was so good that he became a teacher himself. Yeah, in college, he studied philosophy, which is really just about thinking big ideas, like how to be a good person. And he loved martial arts so much that he just had to share it. So what did he do? He opened up his own schools to teach other people how to be strong, not just in their bodies, but in their minds too. But here's the really cool part. Bruce wasn't a copycat. Nope, he created something totally new. He called it Jeet Kune Do. Think of it like a recipe. He took the best bits of Kung Fu, added some speedy moves from fencing, threw in some powerful punches from boxing, and mixed it all up with his own smart ideas. It was his very own one-of-a-kind fighting style. And wow, was he good at it. Just look at this number, 11. Do you know what that is? That's how many seconds, just 11 seconds, it once took him to win a fight. Can you even believe that? Let's try counting that fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boom, fight over. That's how incredibly fast he was. Okay, get this. People used to say he was so quick, so fast, that he could throw a single tiny grain of rice up into the air and then snap, catch it with his chopsticks before it fell. Just try to picture that. That's not magic, That's what happens when you practice something every single day. But you know what? Even being one of the best fighters in the world wasn't enough for Bruce. He had another dream, a really, really big one. He wanted to be a movie star in Hollywood. And let me tell you, this was going to be his toughest challenge yet. So his journey wasn't straight to the top. First, he got a small part in a TV show, but then crickets. Nothing. Hollywood wasn't giving him the big movie roles he wanted. So what do you think he did? Did he give up? No way. He didn't quit. He went back to Hong Kong, made movies there, and guess what? He became a huge star. So think about that. When Hollywood said, nope, sorry, Bruce said, fine, I'll do it myself. He wrote his own movies. He directed his own movies. And of course, he was the star of his own movies. And they were amazing. Everybody loved them. And they broke all the records. Bruce became so famous in Hong Kong, so popular, that you know who noticed? Hollywood.
They finally saw just how incredible he was, and they realized, whoa, we made a big mistake. It was finally time for Bruce to get his Hollywood dream. And so, they asked him to star in a massive Hollywood movie called Enter the Dragon. This was the big one. Everything he had worked for, every push-up, every practice, it all led to this. His dream was finally actually happening.
And with that one movie, Bruce Lee became a hero for people all over the world. He showed everyone that it doesn't matter where you come from or what you look like. If you have a dream inside you and you are willing to work hard for it, you can make anything happen. Anything.
And really, that was his true superpower. It wasn't just the fast kicks or the punches. It was that he believed in himself. That little boy from Hong Kong with way too much energy became a hero to the whole world. And he did it by never, ever, ever giving up.
So what can we learn from Bruce's incredible story? It's pretty simple, actually. Number 1, don't let go of your dreams. Number 2, it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. And the biggest one of all, believe in yourself and always try your best.
And that brings us to the most important question of all. Bruce Lee found his dream and worked so hard for it. So now I want you to think, what's your big dream? What's that super exciting thing that you want to do? Whatever it is, you can start working for it, just like Bruce did. Thanks for hanging out with me today, dreamers. I'll see you next time.